What's going on? It's Audio Nerds After Dark. And I feel like I just want to snap and all the fucking lights go off.
Ain't no damn Audio Nerds After Dark. So now, one thing I want to say is thank you guys for being paid members. Like, this really means a lot to us and stuff like that. And we want to make sure that we're giving you guys everything. Obviously, you're getting money every month, which is fucking crazy. But nonetheless,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Y'all have me.
Yeah.
My SoundCloud is back up, so I appreciate y'all for paying for my SoundCloud subscription. Remember when I said I capped out on minutes?
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Look at y'all support Elgene. And real talk, this month, even though it's only our first month, I think I want to buy someone like a microphone or something like a piece of equipment, like $100.
We have something that we could give away. That we have something.
Oh, to only our subscribers, like only our paid members, like one of our paid members.
We might sign one of the Temu mics and give it away.
And I want to give them something that they can really use too.
Oh, so they can't use a Temu mic?
Yeah. All right, you and these damn Temu mics.
Yo,
bro.
so I have a
Jesus
take. We were reading comments, right?
Oh, please let me go first.
Do you want to do that?
Oh no,
right.
This is not what it's gonna be about. But I feel like behind the paywall, I could just get my shit off
let's
quick.
Let's go. And he's the one that tells us not to read comments. We just did the Courtney therapy session.
Yeah, we did. But I'm sorry. I just so happened to see this comment, and bro, it fucking boiled my blood. I'm not gonna lie. Some gentleman wrote, "I'm 47 years, so."
God damn. Wait. Stop right there.
He said, yes, we have older fans, yes.
Boy, that's Medicare.
Boy. He said, I'm 47 years, so this may be a grumpy rant, but Devvon has provided with some great information and has proven to be knowledgeable bit.
That's good. He leaded with love.
His overuse of the English language, run-on sentences, and his need to relay every thought multiple times is going to turn off the older crowd. I'll give him. This is a safe place, right?
No.
Yes, it is. No. Okay, all jokes aside.
No, you can't take that back.
All jokes aside. No. All jokes aside. When it comes to stuff like that, it's just like, yo, fam, like what are we talking about? Like, I understand as far as what he's saying, as far as that, but when you say, yo, you're dope and stuff, but like, yo, you grammatically corrected my word, like me talking. Like, I was just like, what the fuck are we doing?
I personally think you're overusing the English language right now, and you're over-explaining yourself. Nah, so we were reading comments today, right?
No, we wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Yes,
I wasn't reading comments. I don't want them to think I be
we
reading comments. No.
So we were reading comments today, and I read a comment. It was something I said in an older episode where I was like, yo, producers... Oh, in the 50th episode.
What?
And I said something to the extent of, I want to have producers that the producer community loves to chastise.
Okay.
For not being quote-unquote producers. Like a Rick Rubin, like a Diddy.
Yeah.
And somebody was upset. I didn't screenshot it. I don't care to screenshot it.
Okay.
But somebody was like, oh no, Rick Rubin's not a producer. Like, how could you even say something like that? Just because it's like...
I don't agree with that.
You realize what type of mind you have to even lead, even in Rick Rubin's
defense.
Not even defense. In his case, it is a million times more impressive because he has no musical knowledge.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, and I say the same thing because he discovered a lot of talent. One, right? That's his whole career is predicated on what he discovered. Think about it. He literally founded Def Jam with Russell Simmons. Like, he was a part of the Run DMC and who was it collab with Tyler?
DC Boys? Oh.
Yeah, Tyler. The biggest record, like the record that broke hip hop in the mainstream.
It's tricky to
Walk This Way.
Oh yeah, Walk This Way.
Aerosmith, right?
Yeah.
With Aerosmith. So he's been a part of that. I'm like, yo, do you see what he's pioneered,
And
dog?
it's not just that. Without musical knowledge, right? Without a background in music, without growing up in a church or anything, and just having a sense of what this and this and this is,
right?
To be able to lead all them people to like do this, wait, no, change it to this, like that is it more impressive than me doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the 99 Problems beat.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. No. Hold on. Am I the only person when I was younger that I discovered Rick Rubin through that?
Nah.
No. Okay.
So
that's when I first said everybody was like Rick Rubin OD because we all saw that video of Rick Rubin like.
Rick, you went crazy for this one.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, he is nasty on the guitar. I was like, yeah, that guitar. And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait, what did he do?
It was recent when I found out, like, probably in the last year, I found out, oh, he doesn't play a thing.
Right. I sent you the clip.
Yeah,
Because you was like, yo, this ain't true. And I said, oh, he literally said it.
It hurt my heart.
Yeah.
It was like, but at the same time, I think that makes him even a greater producer than a lot of people who have all the talent in the world.
Right.
And make 4-bar loops as beats.
That's what I'm saying. So
like
that's
Diddy did something with the Hitmen that I think is.
Diddy's a different, and that's a different beat. No, I'm not saying he's not like Rick. He's just like Rick in that regard. But I just feel like that he probably is the number one person that people bring up when it comes to that producer category. That it's like, hey man, like he really produced these records, even though you don't see him physically producing it.
Because at the end of the day, a lot of you guys aren't producing. A lot of you guys are making beats.
That's true too.
And there's a difference.
That's true too. A lot of people don't know how to put things together, bro. Like that's why I say, like, I respect Rick because Rick knows how to put a record together, and he said his biggest thing is that he himself just knows what he likes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just trusts himself a lot and stuff like that. Did you ever see his show, Shangri-La?
No.
On Showtime? Oh, you gotta watch it.
I had Showtime for a show called The Shy, and once that went down the drain,
I'm not gonna lie, they went left.
Yeah,
they went left.
But even with Puff, like I think I feel like I heard Quincy doesn't play somewhere.
Who?
I felt like
Quincy
I heard that somewhere. But Quincy had a bunch of players with him. Like
okay. So here's what I'll say about Quincy. Quincy knows music though.
Yes.
Like he knows how to score.
That's even better.
Yeah.
He
might not be the person actually playing the guitar, the drums and stuff, but he can score and write all of those parts.
That's even better. I'll say Devvon Terrell has produced a lot of songs that I've made the beat on, and somebody else had made the guitar on, and all of that.
Yeah.
But I don't think I produced that record just because I made the beat.
Well, that's not, you're a part of the record. You know what I mean? Like
I feel like producing the record and just making the beat of the record is.
Right.
I feel like that's different.
It is,
in a sense, not just you can be a player on the record, and yes, that is production credit to an extent. You are assisting in the production of it, but actually spearheading and putting these pieces together in a sense, like Karma. I wouldn't say I produced that record.
Yeah,
even though I'm credited as a producer. Yes, I went in and
you did a bass line, right?
I did a bass line.
Right.
Yeah. Did like guitar leads and all that. But you know what I mean? It was this idea. Even when you coming back, like you merged two beats.
Bro, what a story for that one, bro. Yeah. That was so tough because there were elements that I like. So long story short, there was a record a while ago on one of the albums. I think it was Volume 2, Deja Vu.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a record where L. Jean, the beat got used, so it was a rap. So the original producer said, I'm gonna remake the beat. Remade the beat, liked it. I like things about it. Then I said, LG, I'm gonna give you a shot. You try to produce it. He produced it, and I love things that he did, but I still like things of what the producer did. And I literally merged two records together.
And that's production.
That's production. That's production.
Puffy saying, hey, this bass line is trash, getting somebody else to do it, I think that's production. I think to even go further with it, with the hot take, since, you know, this is a safe space apparently, I think Diddy is one of the brightest producers in hip-hop of all time. And I'd put him on that list with, and y'all could kill me, I don't care, because it feels like when you put somebody in a category with somebody else, it's just trigger words. Like, I say the word Dr. Dre right now, it triggers somebody. Yeah. If I put him in a category with Dr. Dre, but I do. I put him in a category with Premier and all of that. Even though Premier's a sample producer, I would take Puffy in a producing versus
over who?
Premier.
Over who though?
Premier.
Okay,
I'm taking it.
I'm willing to talk. I'm willing to entertain it.
Can we do verses behind like the paywall? I think that would be fun. Would they?
That
care?
would be mad fun. We'll do that another one. Let's do another one. I like that. No. Because we don't. Because the music, we can play music. We can play music. Yeah. Because it's behind a paywall, so we good. Shout out to paywall.
Shout out to YouTube. But I think Puffy is one of those that I don't think you could dismiss. Or Puffy, who else does that?
Does what? Oh, like just kind of like a overseer kind of.
The only thing I don't like is don't have people that you're overseeing and not credit them to an extent. Like Scott Storch.
You know that
and
era.
Timbaland.
You know that era.
You know what I mean? Or no, I'm sorry, Scott Storch and Dr. Dre. Or Timbaland and Danger and stuff like that. Like
Danger.
That
all knew.
Ghost producer era, yeah.
It was if you knew, you knew.
It happens to this day. I had a producer I messed with. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to say what song or whatever.
Right.
But he was talking about, I was listening to the WizKid album, and I'm like, hey, I recognize this song. Hey, wait, they kept my stuff. hey, I'm not on the production on this.
Oh no,
it's happening to this day. It is what it is, but he's successful. I'm sure he's not giving a damn about it.
Of course,
but it's happened. It happened to me. Let me say it. No, it happened to me. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna say what record. But we've done records. Me and Devvon has done records for other artists that I'm sure a lot of people know and a lot of people love their music. And these records are some of these artists. No, this record is one of this artist's biggest songs in a long time, right? And we sat in the studio. We did scats. I did this on my phone, right? And then the song gets announced, and I'm like, hey, you don't have my BMI, do you? Hey, you were in the studio? How do you know about that?
And
it happens.
It happens.
And then the song comes out, and now half my name is in the writer's credits, and I get no production.
Yeah.
Like, welcome.
You know, and what I'll say to this, just to kind of get us off of our personal business like that. But nonetheless,
you can tell I'm a fire.
It's okay. Yeah. But in my head, I'm just like, you know, nonetheless, ain't no issue, ain't nothing. I chalk it to the game. You know, what I always say is, if I run into a situation and I am uncomfortable in a work environment, right? And I experience something that I just feel like, okay, well, that was kind of tough and we had a little weird go at it. Then I just know, okay, not to do that again. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that fool me once, fool me twice kind of thing. So for me, it's not even any animosity at this point for me. It's just more or less like when I run into situations with people, just songwriting or producing and credits and stuff like that, I always say, like, you know, I think we get one chance to work with each other, and if it doesn't feel,
out, then
that's it. Like, and that's just
how
it works.
I will say to producers, I will always advocate, fight for your credit.
Yeah, fight for your credit.
Fight for your, because at the end of the day, that's all you have. Because 30 years from now, if you the man and you in a verses, right? And now, like, if Timbaland pulls out "Walk This Way" out of nowhere,
what you gonna do?
And now, no, I'm saying if Timbaland pulls out "You Rock My World" and we like, Timbaland, you didn't do "You Rock My World," and now it turns into a, you know what I mean? But at the same time, always remember, pick your battles smartly. I'll take that because I learned that from Future, because Future wrote "Drunken Love." He did more than write "Drunken Love." "Drunken Love" was his song. It was on his project. "Drunken Love" was I've been drinking, that beat and everything. That was a Future song that was retooled by Detail and that whole team, given to Beyonce.
It was on his project?
I'll play you it, yeah.
I knew he wrote it, but I didn't know it was on his project.
Yeah, and then it was retooled and given to Beyonce. And I don't know if Beyonce, because I'm sure Beyonce doesn't handle that business.
Yeah.
But it was a Future song. And Future, I'm sure he tried his best behind the scenes, like, yo, what's up with y'all? But at the same time, let's also remember,
what do you mean? Wait, they didn't do business with him? Like,
his name is not on the credits.
No, leaving.
His name is not on the credits.
You lying, bro.
You want me to fact check? Like, he even said it. He said it on the radio, yo, my name, I never got credited for it, but I always knew this is not going to be my last song. And guess what? Future fighting it the wrong way and going to the blogs or whatever could deter Future from getting commas, March Madness, What a Time to Be Alive. So it's like, fight and pick your battles, because let's also remember that we are creatives and we are artists at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And we're always going to make more art.
I say this. To the artists that you see still thriving and surviving after, let's say after 5 years, if I still see you in the game, clean, not saying you may be at the same pinnacle of where you were, but if I still see you thriving, putting out good music and stuff like that, I literally know deep down you have a foundation and a team that is good. Because see the Future, for instance, you telling me that?
And he had that little slump
where
it was looking scary for him.
Yeah, but boy, did that just turn around.
Epic was ready to drop the ball and say it was over, and then he found that record.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if he never found that record, he would have went back and fought it a little harder.
Yeah.
But if he prematurely
shot
that gun,
right, and he would have been in trouble.
Been bad.
Sometimes I think what people don't understand, I don't know if people don't know this or not, but in the industry, this is why I have a lot of gripes, right, within the industry. But I'm not on social media ever saying anything, right? Like, I'll say it if we talking casual. I'm like, I'm more the less like, you know how it is. You know what I mean? Like, blah, blah, blah. But for me, I don't ever want to say names. I don't ever play that game, because what people don't realize is, although there's a right and wrong in this industry, you decided to play the game.
Yes.
So if you decide to join this industry, you're playing a game. And if you're going to play the game, there are rules. Yeah. Sometimes you can break them. Sometimes they can break you. So that's why I always kind of like pick my battles when it comes to like this person fucking you over or this and that. protect yourself at all times.
Yes.
Like that's my whole thing with everything.
And this is why I'm happy to have OGs around me, because I am somebody who will speak.
So you a high head.
I will talk. I've
talked you off that ledge plenty times, man.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I got people say, "Hey, is it worth it? Are you gonna make another record?" It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'll tell y'all this: if in 10 years I'm still just potting full time.
Hey,
I might say, "Hey, John Wayne, my song. Remember that one?"
Let me tell you something. Don't let me become an old fart and don't need y'all. Oh my God. If I don't need anybody in the music industry anymore and I'm old, oh my God.
A lot of exposing is going to happen. But yeah,
tell all book.
It's not, and it sounds like the industry is the scary dungeon place.
Yeah.
The industry's full of a bunch of regular people just like me and you.
Yeah.
Like, yes, there are some bad people at the top, but there are also some really good
Great people.
So I get it. And shout out to my boy Busy, who was just watching your content.
Facts.
The way Busy talks about the industry makes it seem like it's this fucking
Yeah.
Illuminati dungeon.
Yeah, we gotta
It's
tone it
not,
down.
Like,
yeah.
At the end of the day, me and him are in the industry, and I didn't have to get a piercing in my skin.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like come on.
Like half of the time it's just like
bad.
A lot of people are just friends, bro.
That too.
Like my friends will just call me and say, "Hey, yo, Monica has an album. Let's go work on it.
Let's go work on that."
And then Monica likes the song, and she just records it, and she just puts it out. And then, like.
Sometimes it's just like that.
Friendship. Yeah. It's everything just elevated to an extent.
Yeah. I think, you know what it was back in the day? Remember the whole concept of, you selling your soul, music industry? Really what that was, and I come from that era, is you
giving your likeness. Yeah.
You
giving your likeness for an amount. And
exactly.
Yeah, I guess it is what it is. I don't want to get into that conversation.
Yeah.
But you know what told me the industry is so regular?
What?
Meeting Drake.
Meeting Drake was crazy.
Was like, and I know we talked about it a lot already, but man, meeting Drake, he's regular.
Every celebrity, I say things, and I'm so scared
because they said not to say
lie. After that, you learn something about like high profile people. Like,
can we say like
no. I'm telling you, because I wanted to say something. I want to say something about the bottles, but don't say nothing. No.
But
listen,
you learn.
You learn, and you learn how to move.
And with every famous person you meet. And me and you,
a lot of famous people.
Like, it's not even we've met a lot of it. Yes, we have, but it's like we go through this every time. It's like, dang, when you meet somebody and you're like, yo, this person's dead regular. Like,
dead regular.
The homie, you just had lunch with LaRussell.
I just had lunch with LaRussell.
Like,
dead regular. Him asking me questions was throwing me off. He's like, so what do you think about? Yeah, I was like.
Nothing made me,
But nothing
made me more
refreshing.
Nothing made me more happy than meeting Rodney Jerkins and him being excited just to work.
Oh yeah, like yo, let's do it.
Instead of like, all right, you got to do this.
Yeah,
like, no, there's no pressure.
Yeah,
we making music. It's like that's what the industry is.
Right.
At least at this level. Who knows? Maybe when I
go to the other side. Who knows?
Like,
but I had. Just to, and then we'll wrap on this. Just like even just chilling with LaRussell over the weekend, which was so amazing. It was so refreshing just to have conversations with him and even ask him questions on, yo, what's next for you and blah blah blah. And it was really refreshing just to see where he was headed, especially on the independent side. Yeah. Literally, we're doing the same exact thing. It's just that he has really truly figured out his persona online. Yeah. Like he's mastered that, and that's something that I was like even looking at him and talking to him about to kind of reinvigorate and refine myself online. You know what I mean? Because he comes off so genuine, and he was who he was in person.
Even meeting LaRussell, bro. Yeah. We met him at Engineers, and he brought his gang with him, and he gave Devvon this pep talk. He was like, I see what you're doing, man. He when you meet LaRussell, and if you really get a conversation with LaRussell, he'll give you he's like Busta Rhymes, where they'll give you motivation. Just motivation for no reason. It's like, but in life, man, you just gotta keep pushing, You never know who's looking at you.
Yeah, he got an
and you got God, and his friends are just like he has a good crowd.
He got a good crowd of dudes. The girl he was with too, and I'm so sorry I forgot her name, but she was really dope, really sweet. I think she handles a lot of his social media posting and stuff, but she was super cool. We had a great conversation. I just enjoy when I have intelligent conversations with people, bro. Like nothing's more refreshing than that.
You know
bro.
what? That's why I'm so happy for you.
Why?
That I'm able to fill that void with you every Wednesday on the My Audio Nerds podcast.
On that note, he knew that was going to be the end of this. I hope you guys enjoyed this paywall content. We'll obviously see more and stuff like that. But thank you so much for paying.
And don't be mad that Courtney's not here. He chose
y'all had a one-on-one. That's why I was kind of jelly. I was like, let me get a one-on-one off. But I'll see you guys on another paywall episode. You can enjoy the rest of the content in the members only. I got so much stuff uploading to this stuff. Probably next week I'm going to fill this thing up with more stuff, but nonetheless, appreciate y'all.
Code this is, I don't know what members this goes to. I'll just put, all right, code members.
Platinum and diamond people see this.
All right, code members only at ljsarchive.com will get you 50% off anything in the store. So go crazy.
Okay.
Code members only.
I'll put that in the community tab too. Just remind me. I'm gonna give you access to it so you can interact with them too. Yeah. Also, they're in the diamond people in the diamond Discord. So
I'm not in the diamond Discord.
I'll figure it out. I got you.
What's up with you,
my
bro?
Fault, OG. My fault. So we out of here. Thank you guys again. We're out of here. Okay.
This Brittany Renner video was just looping the whole time.
It was looping?
The whole time. I'm like, I want to pause this back.